Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Andy Simo, Nick Strom, Kevin Asoyan. Yes, three things happened yesterday. One, it was Joe Biden's last day in office as president. Number two, I was ice skating on a frozen lake, fell, and have cuts on my face now. Number three, the pot hit. So, it was a pretty good day overall. Very fun football watching. Great games. Very tight for the boys. And we're very happy. So I'll let Kevin recap yesterday's picks.
Yeah, I mean, just beautiful stuff. Not your face so much, but I would say it's beautiful if you're a hockey guy. Uh, some great football again, and the pot stays hot. So yeah, we had Bills plus 2.5 for Andy. A tight one, back and forth, great game. And Bills ended up winning by 2 after Mark Andrews drops the ball, right? It was in his chest. It was just, I don't know. It feels like he had money on the Bills in that game, the way he dropped that pass.
Let's give him a shout out.
Incredible.
Huge shout out to him.
Yep. He's for the pod. He's probably a rider. And in that game, I had Shakir 50 plus receiving yards, another first half hit for my player props. I'm usually not a player prop guy. Sometimes I just get locked into things, and now I'm playing player props, so I'm having fun with it. He ended with 67 in the game. Then Eagles minus 5.5 was the first game, and this was another sweaty one. They won by 6, so they covered by a half point for Strom after a 12-point fourth quarter for the Eagles, and a lot that could have went wrong there in that game ended up ending the right way. So that was a fun one. Both games were fun sweats for both the spreads. Gotta love it. So a plus 418 hit puts us at over 12.5 units, 12.6 units on the month. And the boys are rolling 6-14, which is 30%. I'm 13-5-1, 9-game win streak, as we said. Andy 13-6, and Nick 11-8. And we cannot go negative. If we lose out, we'd still be up half a unit this month.
Did it. It's been a bit.
But
so
keep the foot on the gas.
Yes, keep the foot on the gas. Keep making money. It's been a lot of fun. This last couple weeks, or I guess a week and a half, has been really fun. So we get into the picks today. Big sports slate, but honestly, I didn't love really any of the games. So a lot of NHL, a lot of NBA, and college football championship. So I'll let Kevin kick it, or I'll let Strom kick it off.
Yeah, it feels good that we can lose a couple. We're not going to, but we have some wiggle room. I'm going to the NBA. I'm going Clippers minus 4.5 against the Bulls. Seems like last couple of weeks we've been on the Bulls and they have not been good to us. So I'm going to fade the Bulls here. The Bulls have been terrible. They lost 4 straight at home and to some bad teams. They lost to the Hornets. They lost to Atlanta, who had none of their starters playing. They lost to Portland. The Bulls are in disarray. The Bulls team sucks. I'm trying to keep this one simple. Clippers at home, 15-6. They were really good at home this year. I know they're on a back-to-back. I don't really care. The Bulls aren't going to travel to LA and win this game. Norman Powell should have no problem against this Bulls defense, which is terrible. No Kawhi Leonard, but I don't care. The Clippers with a rest at disadvantage, which they have tonight. They're 6-4. They're 6-4, 60% against the spread. So give me the Clippers at home.
Both teams played yesterday.
Love it even better. Well, that stat doesn't matter then.
We'll cut that.
The Clippers at home on a back-to-back, and the Bulls had to travel to L.A. Give me the Clippers all day.
Yeah, they traveled from Portland to L.A.
Okay, fine. I'll do that.
Yeah. Bulls suck. They should absolutely hit, but this feels like system play possibly written all over it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I was very much looking at this game. Honestly, I just didn't want to take a 9:40 game. Really the only reason.
It's 9:40?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I know.
I'll be in bed.
Yeah, I will not be watching any of this game. But I'll go next. We'll save the college football championship for last. Face like this, I got to go hockey. Even the way I got hurt was ice skating, playing hockey on a pond. So got to go with a hockey pick, and we're going Kraken money line. Both these teams suck. They're playing the Sabres. Both these teams are terrible. There's really nothing to say about it, except for the Sabres goalie, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, is not playing tonight. He is pretty solid, 3.02 goals against. But the big thing is when he doesn't play and their backup goalie plays, they're combined 3-11-1. They are terrible when their backups play, and their combined goals against average for their backup goalies is around 3.5. So these goalies are terrible. Buffalo does not play good defense. The Kraken, their goaltending is much better. Joey Decard is very, very good, 2.44 goals against. That's kind of the Kraken calling card is they play defense. They have good goaltending. They don't score a lot, though. Only 2.89 goals for. But the Sabres aren't much better, just a shade over 3 goals a game. The Kraken are technically the better team here, especially with no Luukkonen. So we're taking them at home.
Hockey Andy.
Me and Kevin got nothing to add here.
Yeah, it's
Nothing to add.
look, it's gonna be it's a 3 o'clock game. It's two bad teams going at it, but going with the home team with the better.
I don't
goalie.
like that. It's an inauguration.
Blow it early.
You could blow it early.
I'd rather blow it early than wait till 9:40 and just
see. But you could wake up a winner. You could wake up a winner. That's better.
I will be boned if it's blown before the college football game.
It happened. At least we got like 3 o'clock, 6:30, 9:40. We're very spread out today.
Could be fun. All right. To finish it off, I'm taking the national championship, Notre Dame, Ohio State, under 47.5. This game is 2 elite defenses. This number started around this and has dropped like 3 points since it opened. So we're getting it back to what it opened at, moving the line, obviously. 2 elite defenses, obviously. And these teams have matched up the last couple of years in a row in September. And the last 2 times they've played, so September of 23 and September of 22, both scores ended at 31. I think this should be possibly even lower. You don't have good quarterbacks. Howard's been all right, but when you look at the defenses, you got Notre Dame's been stout, 6th in the country in yards per play, number 1 in completion percentage against, number 1 in QBR against. Then Ohio State's they're number 1 in half the categories. Number 1 in yards overall, number 1 in yards per play given up, number 2 in yards per rush. They're insane. I think Ohio State might blow this game out, but that just means Notre Dame might not score. The answer to this under is nothing crazy happening. That's how college football unders happen. Their overs end up hitting a lot. Is just like they had a sack fumble against Texas last week. Need to avoid those kinds of craziness. I think both teams are going to try to play very clean football, so that should be a lot of running the clock. This could be a very boring game, but I'd be shocked if this is a shootout of any kind.
I tend to agree with everything you said. I mean, Riley Leonard's not the best passer. Notre Dame's going to try and run the ball with Leonard and their Jeremiah Love, I think, is the running back. So
yeah,
it's just a matter of we don't need defensive touchdowns or kick return touchdowns.
Right. That's always
play a clean game, we're going to be okay.
Yep. Yeah, neither team passing attack is anything. Notre Dame is 92nd in the country in passing yards per game. They're just not there. They have to be able to run the ball to win this game. Ohio State, they're a little better passing, but just a way better defense. Notre Dame's a little banged up.
No
See
points.
How it goes. See how it goes.
3-0 game.
All right. So to recap the picks, Ohio State, Notre Dame, under 47.5 at -145, Kraken money line at -122, and then Clippers -4.5 at -135. Comes out to +435 for today's parlay. Stay greedy.
I just want to make it to the national championship game. Hopefully this hockey game comes through.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to watch this hockey game, which I'm excited for. Watch a ton of hockey.
It's on ESPN+. It's not like a Hawks game where you can't even watch it.
I got my streams.
Yeah, that's true. All right, boys. Let's get it.
Let's do it.